Yo, peace and blessings, family. Coming back with another spiritual adventure. This is gonna be part 8, and this one gonna be called Sex 101 for my fellas. So, like I said in my other videos, once I got to my spiritual awakening in 2012, something just hit me where it was like I didn't want to do a lot of the same things that I was doing at that time, hanging out, drinking, smoking a lot, going ham with it, like especially having sex with multiple women. So um, once I got out of college and stuff around 2014 and stuff, once I got out of my in and out relationships, after that I was like, um, I'm just gonna really chill out with having, frequent sex with just different women. Like I'm gonna just focus and do what I want to do, what I'm passionate about, pour all the energy into that. If I want to have fun here and there, then alright, cool. You know what I'm saying? We all want to have a little fun, but for the most part, I'm not gonna really be focused on that. So I don't know why. Just the more I tapped into my spirituality, um, I started tapping into my mind, my body, and my soul more, and it was just telling me that, and the universe and the spirits was just telling me that, like, yo, don't even just be single. Don't be worrying about, trying to have multiple partners and sex with different women. Just focus on what you need to be doing, which is spirituality, your music, uh, you know, giving your talks to the people about it. It's multiple different things, networking, all type of things. So, but still not knowing the deeper meaning of why I was getting told that, why my body, my mind, and my soul was telling me that as well, with the universe and my spirits. Um, so, I'm doing my little, and before I get into what I'm about to connect, I want to also add in that I started noticing that I was more focused, more sharp with my thinking. I had more motivation to do things. I was getting things done more. I was manifesting a lot of things too, and I was like, "Wow, like this is crazy." But still not knowing the deeper meaning, I noticed that once I stopped really having frequent sex and stuff like that, and when multiple women just focus on me, I noticed that all those things was happening with the manifestations, the focus, getting things done. Everything was happening good. Meeting new people, every networking, just different things, the connections, everything. So then now I could connect it to what I'm about to get into. So me doing my research, watching my regulars, stuff, looking at videos. So I'm on YouTube and I just come across a lot of videos that start talking about semen retention. So I went to go look that up. Like, what is that? So it was like basically that's the practice of abstinence for men or not ejaculating. So I was like, wow, like I never heard of that. So then I was like, all right, what's the point? So then it was talking about like basically for men, our sperm is like basically it is a life force energy. And the world teaches us, like I said, they always teach us in this world about many different things, and that actually was a lie. So once again, they was teaching us like, oh, like masturbation is healthy. Having a lot of sex, they advertise it like this is just normal. But really in school they don't teach us that, what I'm saying, that's a life force energy. And the older we get as men and we having frequent sex, just ejaculating left and right like all the time, that's taking a lot of energy out of us, and it's actually taking a piece of your life with it as well. And hold on, want to change the song. Yeah, so it's taking a piece of your life with it as well. So the more you practice that, it's like you're more focused, you're more sharp. You'll see, like if you're working out, you see this the your muscles getting more toned and built faster. You'll see a lot of improvements. Your eyes, what I'm saying, becoming brighter. Because say if you don't have sex for like 2 or 3 weeks and you getting something done, a project or you focus at work or whatever you're trying to get done as a man, and you'll notice that because after I was looking up information, it was saying like after 2 weeks of a man not ejaculating, your body like um reproduces the sperm or something like that. But you know what I'm saying, you could look it up exactly word for word what it's saying. But basically holding that in for those 2 weeks, your body takes it in, that sperm, and your sperm got nutrients and minerals and zinc and stuff like that. That, you know, zinc helps with growing your hair and stuff like that. And you'll see that you'll start growing more facial hair faster. Like I said, the brighter eyes, the clearer skin, the glowing, and if you're working out, you'll see the muscle build getting faster, and just even your attraction level around women, you know what I'm saying, will even be at a even at a higher level. When you go in with your confidence, when you go to events, networking, even more confident. And then I started thinking like, wow, that's why my mind, body, and soul, and the universe and my spirits was telling me to focus and not worry about having frequent sex, and just focus with what you got to do. Focus on that. And that's why they was telling me that, and I didn't realize like, oh, that's why. Because like a lot of times I was telling y'all in my videos, like when I go different places or I network and perform, I'm going by myself. But I used to always wonder like, damn, I got a lot of confidence to do that, 'cause I know like a lot of people don't have that. And then I'm like, damn, now that I learned that with the semen retention and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, okay, like that's mainly why that was happening too. And I seen the difference, like certain stuff that was manifesting, or when I go to events and I go there and I could talk to different people and I meet different people or whatever, and I see the different, you know what I'm saying, attraction with women when I'm around. It's like it's a different feel because of that energy, that life force is being harnessed inside of me, and I'm using it towards other things and stuff like that. And instead of frequently ejaculating and letting it out for no reason, because really when you think about it, it's like when you ejaculate, you know what I'm saying, you busting a nut. um, it's really to reproduce, you know what I'm saying? So it's like not reproducing. When you really think deep about it, it's like, what's the point of me just to get that feeling after of busting a nut? But then it's like, really, when you think about it, you be drained. You know what I'm saying? Like you be feeling tired, like when you busting mad nuts. Like it's like really no point unless you reproducing, like to do it frequently. Of course you want to have fun, you do your thing, but frequently doing it for no reason, that you'll see that as a man, you know, like, yeah, that do drain me if I'm having sex, or you know what I'm saying, I'm just busting 1 or 2, 3 nuts. Like you you understand what I'm saying? But I was like, wow, like this information is really key, and they don't really be teaching stuff like that, and it made mad sense of certain stuff, especially when I applied it to my life and certain stuff that was happening through the months and stuff like that. And like I said, you're gonna have fun, of course, you're gonna have sex and stuff like that, but it's just basically the older you get, when you get into them late 20s, them 30s, them 40s, 50s, it's like the key is to not ejaculate as much. You can have sex and stuff like that, but just not to ejaculate all the time, because that you need to put that life force energy to something else. And that's why a lot of men live shorter lives than women, because men are being told and they're having frequent sex throughout the years and just ejaculating for no reason, or masturbating, or different stuff like that. So, you know, when you really apply it and you think about it, it really makes a lot of sense. And I just wanted to share that with y'all, what I was, you know what I'm saying, what I learned and what I was, you know what I'm saying, coming across. And then I also applied it to my life for what was happening as well, and the effects I seen it had on my life. So, you know, hopefully y'all check it out for my fellas out there. And you know what I'm saying, it's just something to think about. Like I said, you got free will, but it's just something to think about. Think about that life force energy, and just see a couple of weeks of doing it, just not busting that nut, just chilling out, and just see the difference, and see the difference in what you feel and stuff in your life, and just the whole energy, and put it into something else. Just pay attention and just try it out, or look it up for yourself. Peace.